Welcome back to Solynod Hex, everyone. Today we are holding a tangent story in Solynod Hex. Odyssey, Tale of the Comet, Session 3. And today's session is sponsored by our donors and patrons. Thank you very much, donors and patrons, for your generous pledges and donations. And players at this time, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and add 418 points for showing up on time, as today would have been session number 418. And as a recap, the party met an interesting NPC named Jazra, who turned out to be an alien. And the party was essentially on an exploration mission to find out more information about this comet in the sky. And when it crashed into the mountains, the party decided to go investigate, and Jazra asked to go along as a guide because she's a ranger, mountain ranger, and the party let her tag along, and the party ran into a rock quarry that was filled with mechanical and half mechanical monsters, and had a fight with them, and it turns out that they came from an alien ship that crash landed and appeared to be a comet. And on their way towards the ship, they came across a camp of aliens of the same race as Jazra, the NPC that they met in the inn before beginning, and met a few more NPCs, Gregus, the engineer, and the current commander of the camp, rail soldier named Zolaris. And the team decided to take the rest of the uninjured rail soldiers and assault the ship. Chandrak's advance party invaded the ship, infiltrated the ship from the north side of the ship, and they made their way, he and some rail soldiers made their way to the auxiliary bridge, and they're currently fighting tooth and nail to capture the auxiliary bridge. The rest of the party, now that Chandrak's advance party has somewhat taken the bridge, the rest of the party is now entering the ship, and the story continues from there. Any questions from the players before we begin? Alright. Without further ado, we make our way back to the Forta, where all the action ensues. So the name of the ship is the Forta. Alright. And at this time, let's see. Yeah, we are in between rounds, so it is a combat round, so everyone roll initiative. And if you could, the players now infiltrating the ship, if you could delete your horses. The other mounts are able to make it up into the mountains, but horses don't. They don't go up into mountain ranges. They avoid it at all costs, just naturally, as they are plains creatures. It is initiative phase currently. So the latest characters to enter the ship are here. The ship in this area, there's been a few explosions, and a few of the walls have been knocked out. So it's like one big area that has a few maze-like walls inside. And you might see a few like dead doomed and some dead space marines and some destroyed mechanical units in there, and that's where Chandrak's advance party has fought their way through the ship.
I think Enzi and his horse are in a wall.
Okay. There you go.
Can I get a two attacks for Ryer? He's using his blaster.
Yep. Let's see. There he is. And these spider drones that are currently occupying the auxiliary bridge, they're armed with blaster rifles and grenade launchers. So they each have multiple attacks. And I'm going to turn off token animation because it's slowing me down. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm just refreshing because as soon as I turned off animated graphics, everything went wonky.
Yeah, I can't get in the roll 22 at the moment.
And as the party enters the ship, you hear an alarm blaring.
I didn't do it, guys.
You actually heard it long before you entered. Sorry for not explaining that. Okay, I have one more initiative to roll.
I apologize. I might have misunderstood. Are we rolling initiative for all our characters? I thought it was just base size.
Yeah, it's combat initiative.
So sorry. Okay.
Is Gargamond attacking?
He's just using a laser rifle, so that should be one attack.
Okay. And you guys in the breach can see a trail of bullet holes and blood heading this way. Okay, is anyone still rolling?
No, but may I please get multiples for Anantar, Varen, and Karangor?
You won't need it this round.
Oh, okay, just base size then. So, yeah, give me 1 second then. Okay, I think that's all corrected. Apologize for the misunderstanding.
No, it's okay. Alright, time now is 2:16 p.m. So the outer assault began at 2 p.m., so the assault's been going on for about 16 minutes now. Or 16 rounds, which is a minute each. There is smoke in the auxiliary bridge that'll last for 8 more rounds. There are 2 stunned Rael that were stunned by the assimilator that makes that wee wee sound, or the air alarm. Sorry, the stunning sound. They were stunned by it. Ryer has an initiative of 0 on his second attack, unless that's a third attack.
Yeah, it must be.
Actually,
yeah,
that's impossible because you didn't roll initiative when you asked me for a second attack, did you?
I did that before I I rolled, and then I asked for the second attack.
So this would be his second attack then. It's blank.
Well, I think it has 3 attacks though. I don't know how that happened because I did put in. If you scroll down, there is his second attack down there. He has 3 for some reason, but he should have 2.
Okay. That just means last time you played, he already had 2.
Okay. Okay.
Varen.
Alright, going. Seeing a lot of doors. Which direction is that sound coming from?
So if you can see this red line, that's kind of
yeah,
like a
awesome.
trail of blood and bullet holes and violence.
Well, that seems like a likely path. So yeah, he'll jog up that way. 1, 2. 11, 12, 13, 14. There's a person. Is that the stunned person?
No,
No.
that's a real.
This is a rail soldier
Ah.
right here. He's
Oh.
like standing guard.
Cool, cool.
Alright, Shandrak.
He-
Oh, go
I
ahead.
see people now.
Did you have something to say with, Varen?
No, he just had 3 more squares, and when I moved him up a little more, I saw more people.
Okay.
I'm done.
Alright.
Chandrak is going to use his laser rifle, and he's going to shoot this spider bot in the back, in the smoke that's a little bit damaged.
This one?
No. Is this one still a target here?
Yeah.
Is that one still functioning?
Yep. It's a -4 to hit.
Is Chandrak able to see into the
Into the
the
smoke?
shadow? Yeah.
No. It's -4 to hit. And it's blind.
Oh, that's
so
true.
it has a -4 to its AC, so it is a normal chance to hit.
But it's also slowed, so that's another +4, isn't it?
Yeah. I forgot about the slow. Alright, so as you shoot your blaster rifle into the smoke stops the laser beam.
That's right. That's right.
Zalmond.
Zalmond is urging Ruckus forward towards the noise.
By the way, the first session I was doing damage incorrectly for non-rail weapons. The damage on non-rail weapons is only 1 damage per plus of the weapon. Strength has nothing to do with it, and it's not a 1 damage per die. So it's if you attack somebody with a sword +5, it does 5 damage flat every time.
But definitely pays to get your hand on a gun as soon as you can.
Yeah. And there are guns all over the floor, littered. Each of these uh, dead doomed has a blaster rifle, and then if you can find a dead space marine, they have a blaster rifle and I think 2 clips.
It was so nice of Shandrak to leave us these weapons from which to choose.
Yeah. Okay, Jazra is going to take a 5-foot step to pop out of cover and fire at this spider drone with her pistol. And that spider drone is not in the smoke. But it is slowed. So she gets short range, same elevation, plus 4 to hit for it being slowed. And no damage mod. It is shieldless. She hits negative 11 versus AC 4. They are medium. Let me double check on that. I'm pretty sure they're medium. Yeah, size medium. So it takes 10 damage from her pistol shot. And survives the shot. Next up is Musashi. So there's a loud, why didn't that work? Oh, I don't have the... There we go. Alright, next up is Musashi.
Musashi just follows Ruckus and Zalmond. To there.
Alright. Ashriel.
Ashriel casts Vengeful Strike.
Alright. So Ashriel's Vengeful Strike on Ashriel.
80 rounds.
And Dante.
Yeah, Dante's just casting Sanctuary on himself.
Okay. And Dante, 3 rail soldiers enter the ship behind you and fall in with you. And your rail soldiers are marked with an orange or a brown dot, that is. So they're now on the turn order tracker. And they look like that. So one of them looks like was that a Halo Reach parajumper or whatever? And then two of them look like these Sardaukar soldiers from Dune. Alright. Next up is one of Dante's Rael. I mean, not Dante, Chandrak's Rael.
He's gonna open fire at the spider bot that's in the sun, not the sun, in the out of the smoke.
Okay. Okay, -3 versus AC4 hits, and go ahead and describe how he dies.
All right, this guy is kind of slowly taking aim with its rifle, and then before it gets the chance, it just gets a big laser through one of its eyes.
Alright. And the next Rael.
He's going to wait until anything comes out of the smoke.
Alright. Asher.
Alright, Asher is jogging in the same direction Varen went. And it looks jammed up there. Yeah, she takes like a step forward. Sees a bunch of people, Chandrak, and then takes a couple of steps back. We're here!
Oh, good, the cavalry.
And she'll stay there.
Okay. Next up is Gregus, who is now under the control of Asher.
Great. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, movement. Okay. Everyone in this line directly to the left of me, friendlies.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see some spider drones. That's 3 movement. The door is 6. Stepping out of Chandrak's way.
So Gregus is kind of elderly compared to the rest of the soldiers. He carries a blaster rifle, 2 high explosive grenades, and a toolkit that can repair most of the Rael equipment if parts are available. And his personality is quick thinking, creative, and cheerful.